afternoon, everyone. Để ra một ngày này. Gần hè đi được việc đó mình gần để tin là ngày mai thế, như vậy là mai sửa bài cái có mình đi qua một điều thôi, cũng là without further delay đi về học về sửa điều thôi. Luôn những cái mình xin đã có hết giờ giáo thì cái ta đó một cái. Cũng là như vậy trong program có học tại đây nếu mình học như vậy là đóng luôn vì ra cũng là thường quê cũng là hôm nay mình học như vậy rồi invite thì đầu tiên là như vậy trong guest of honor, chief guest of honor mà nung mà khi nào bắt đầu cho khi nào qua mà cái cũng là như vậy trong special invitees của quầy này thì rồi nếu mình học thường quê cũng là sẽ program xin được qua mà như vậy trong senior staff của quầy thì trong freshers của quầy trong colleagues của quầy là rồi nếu mình học gần là program mà tình mà bung thì phá lắm mình thằng ta đấy này thằng quê cũng là program thì quay nên cho quay chồng nó khó. Second session Rongmei Nurses Delhi NCR Get Together 2025. Anh có trong theme tại Be a Rainbow in Someone's Cloud. Cũng là banner của những này là thế. Date and time tại 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. to lower the kitina kakwagan tại side chains này thế. Venue tại DMF Church Indoor Center Hyundai Showroom opposite to Bikaji Kama Place, New Delhi, India. Chief guest tại cái đầu là trang present người của mày còn tăng lắm một thế. Guest of honor anh người rồi chắc không sự biểu mày bảo tiếng phụ lung pa mày. Senior Audit Officer, Indian Audit and Accounts Department, Government of India. Kung nani ko ng special invitees. Ani ko ng Japan Subiu Ramay Pao Benjamin Pamay, President Zilingwang Welfare Association, Delhi. Tonight ko Lu Dr. Alana Rongmei, Advocate General Secretary, Northeast Support Center and Helpline and Founder Director, Pan Foundation. Pamay ito bang tanglong na bang dihe? Katum ko tayo Lu Dr. Mariam Joyce Rongmei, co-founder of Fertile Biotech. Paday Mikhail Pao Gachang Pao Gang Mai, Advocate on Record Supreme Court of India, kamay ni Lumok Iseng Regong Tong, okay? Kumna Pamu Mikhail Lu Pema Yomo, Associate Professor, English Department, PLC College, Gongbam Nangtaton Kuwe. Tanay Mikhail Pao Maximilian Pamay, Development Officer, LIC of India, Kuna. Ani ko ay na salo tinagwang na ba mitong tapay na dahil na siyang kuway kung na ani ko itong first session, second session to na dahil na ba may kawai ko ay na luway magsan cooperation susang nawo kung na kagantagyan that may nagkazaw na kahaway sulang dito. Moderator kung dito ay din na ba may luton bilugay may staff nurse Rejoice Hospital kung na ay susang nawo ni may dahil Catherine Panmay Gastroenterology Specialty Nurse BL Kapoor Hospital kung may hete kung may katay na ba may katay. Kung na ni itong opening song dahil Lu Helen Kamay, Nursing Officer Aruna Asaf Ali Hospital and Team, opening prayer Paul Kele Panmay, Pastor Jelengwang Prison Fellowship Delhi. Kung na hay tang mo ito program ito explore kapit ke changes na ite opening prayer loy kay rapidan ka ani noi candle lighting and oath taking kagantay may ko ina rajang lubuni may tang takanetay welcome speech. Ani ko itong President Api na ila Mary Alex, President Rongmei Nurses Delhi NCR, Senior Nursing Officer, Dr. RML Hospital. Kung na, RNDN Executive Introduction, kagan ko to, ani o, gantang kagan ko, sabay ko punte. Fresher Self-Introduction, Fresher nun self-introduction, sumaygan na eh, kung tayo full name, address, present, workplace, mga married o single, domestic, pension, sila punte. Kung na performance report tayo, appeal to Rizinagin, may lalo pili, may tangko tayo rin yan, Mikhail Lu Nikrit Yu Kamay, Transplant Coordinator, Artemis Hospital, Kanay Mikhail Lu Fatima Kamay, Staff Nurse, Fortis Hospital, Basan Kuns, Katu Mikhail Lu Riamaya Chamna, Rongmei Nursing Officer, Niku Department, South Darzam Hospital, may tang tayo speech from the chief guest, kinagaway, di kani ko sa Kwang Subi, Ramay Pao, Dinggang Lunggan, may IS retired, Chairman Hill Area Committee kumay dito ang paganda ko skip sumunit head. Kung na speech on insurance and financial planning Pao Maximilian Pamay Development Officer LIC of India. Kaya nang tea break na kung na second session ay kahapon ko ni. Kung na ko first session kahapon tayo Catherine Pamay lalo may sumunit. ลูทวนที่ลูกทำไมนะไฮไลท์ที่เราเราทวนนี่โปรแกรมก็เขาทำไม่สุดเนาะเขาเราฟัง opening song เขาลูเฮเลนกับไม่อยู่ตรงทีมจัดดาวรีโพสต์เลยสเตจโชว์มาแล้วเนาะไม่ก็น่ากิ้งไก่ไก่ได้ถึงคือว่าก็ดีขนาดนั้นจ้างนะนี่ก็ได้สิ่งใดนี่สุนัขเท่กุ้งน่ะดาวทองมันทั้งโปรแกรมของไทย opening prayer ของไทยอันนี้ก็จะฟังสมัยเป่าเกล็ดปาไหม pastor จะเล่นร้อง Christian fellowship Delhi ก็ไม่ได้ก็ลงมาแล้วไม่สุดเดียว
ไม่ไงน้ำมีบุญไปก็ไอ้คนมาบุญแท้เช่นมานะประเด็นกับใหม่อันนี้พวกเราว่ามันจะทุ่มเทใส่ให้อันนี้ตรงเดลี่เขาลงมาไงไหม nurses นั่นก็เวรนะผมก็ตัวเองนะget together ให้โปรแกรมให้กระชิบเอานะบ้างมันก็ได้นะทุ่มทุ่มเทนั่งรถนักนิวข้ามสุ่มไก่เราไม่ตีไก่เรางั้มมีตรงงามซิมรวยสุดๆนะสุดงั้มมีตรงงามตีเรานะบ้างมันก็ได้นะทุ่มเทให้ประมาณอันนี้ตรงพันธีเขานั่งตรงสวยเห็นได้ไหมเราโทษตรงนี้นะตรงเทก็มายิ่งใส่ให้ตะการนี้มีตรงตอนโดนจุกก็ไว้ให้น้ำบ้าเขาสิละตุกเลยตรงเทไม่ก็ไว้ให้นั่งตรงยิ้มได้มีสุขโทษจีสุคริสต์จะเข้าถึงบุญในไหนตรงเทอาเมน
Prayer ni the pastor in the prayer opening prayer guy na lalu berde kum na tau thong program ke chilong makhe ki candle lighting and all taking ceremony hai me ko ina la chang puni khau ta ani gari chakhwang sumai guest of honor ani gari chakhwang subi ramai pau din ku lung pa mai senior audit officer Indian Audit and Account Department Government of India khani ani gari tong special invitees Paul Benjamin Panmai, President Zeleng Welfare Association Delhi. Kamai kini pada tu kang jam waye napi naila rina assist lopuni. candle lighting the tan candle lighting loi pi gan khao mi koi na all taking the thol la chang da puni right hand there is I thảo người na sai chọn có người na right hand giải thảo mang thế này cũng là I resabalo the san rồi come thong I solemnly pledge myself before God and in the presence of this assembly to pass my life in purity and to practice my profession faithfully. I will abstain from whatever is deleterious and mischievous and will not take or knowingly administer any harmful drug. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession and will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all my family affairs coming to my knowledge in the practice of my calling. With loyalty will I endeavor to aid the physician in his work and devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. Mình gọi là tại thong cụ thể.
Quay na thuộc tại nó đã chúa. Theo khai anh như lời my need to nurses president Rongmei nurses Delhi NCR senior nursing officer Dr. Arnold Hospital Naila Mary Alex Katawe welcome speech.
Đây mình đã qua mấy người ta nói về nó kêu ấy đây mình làm thì cái này nó dịch lên mãi thế nào mà cái sai này chẳng thôi để làm được thế cũng mà ai được cầu tán luôn đi cũng mà đây em mới con đâm lâu này cô ngắm rì thì mày rồi con thì sang sang mà mấy cái bầu tôi cô có cái lòng thu cũng mày rồi là sai này cái na giải đông thì sang rồi nhiều hay program của tăng năm tháng thế cũng mà cái này mới con anh nhiều rồi sẽ con su mai nhiều sai cho con bị bầu tiếng đang nó tiêu thụ nó tặng mà cái lòng thu cái gì sao chỉ bị dài của rồi ngoài thế sai cái mày như mà suốt à qua trong thế cũng cho thì nó tăng năm mà cái cũng mày không tới nên cái lông đâu có chú giả cái này qua cái gì không cũng mà anh yêu tuần guest of honor nhiều rồi diễn mày bầu được đúng senior audit officer Indian Audit and Accounts Department, Government of India, Special Invitees, Paul Benjamin Pamay, President Jelengrong Welfare Association Delhi, Liu Dr. Alana Bonmai, General Secretary, Northeast Support Center and Helpline and Founder Director Pan Foundation, Liu Dr. Mariam Joyce Bonmai, co-founder of Health Biotech, Liu Pema Yelmon, Associate Professor English Department, Yale Singh College, Paul Caleb M. Pamay, Senior Pastor, Jelengrong Christian Fellowship, Delhi, Bo, Maximilian Panmai, Development Officer, LSU of India, and you didn't buy a away, Kalamtu, Heidi Tin Gamigan, Happy Rena, Sutna, Haito program or Montana, high program, 82 donate and a Montana Wajani, 20 away, Money 20 away, Uma Kadarina, new Bampan, and something by hospital by my nurse by Rosumai, Saisumai, Kanika, Sumikwe, and to Tita, arrange Sulana, no Picao, when you read a head program, Montana, the Womigo, the little Puke, and you look on it, so you have that, the Pamis of Benito, Uma Sai, Corridor, and you Rongmei nurses, Delhi NCR, Rongmei. Program to get together, take money to team be a rainbow in someone's cloud to be today. I don't team my again, united in compassion, empowered by care today. Ekuma, a new rate, a new mission led, vision to Delhi, Rongmei now, especially guide, in one time. Maruso na Rongmei, the white egg, I have seen a good cargo. New reason I look from a young I also did I Delona, OPD hospital by OPD, Carla consult, Delamante, Umalena Helena, the new treatment Helena, Pomena, Marusona, Dingo, my new vision of health is well to me. Nakaretai, Pungai, little Lungai, a new Renazian making Rongmei, Maruso and Rongmei can't go to me by the guy. Hello, mini guy, state the guy, Kuma, India, the guy, Kuma, county of Belgium, Kusuna, continue going on the guy, new high for the base on and you don't form heading, but okay, Kuma, you don't form good, but things hang okay. You come Canada, Haikuma did the Kuma. Kato you to performance report in negative na level opening ko the high program ita kay nga ko tin level opening kuma ani ko sa kami ko ay ani to executive remember ita na ito junior senior by Vital Hospital hamra pa kami ko ite pa ina cooperation tilawe kung tena sai phom long ko ani to performance sai phom long hai su tan kai du de rawang ni kha din the ko ma ni cooperation so wai tin the hai wai ga din thong ko din the ko ma ta kai da mi tin kum ko ne ha ko wang da ni mi tin kum ko ne hai ko ma hai ka som kai na dan ko ta ari ga ri ani to he to ko ne welcome speech this week at Tilawante. Kum na tao po R&D and executive introduction kan hai na the kum na ar kazan na pala mane ta kum pating ra mo tho right now we call President Lu Naila Mary Alex, Senior Nursing Officer, Dr. RML Hospital. Tonight we call General Secretary Lu Reginald K. My Nursing Officer, Dr. RML Hospital. Finance Secretary Thai Lu Imrani Riyamai, Nursing Officer, ZTB Hospital. Jadi buat kalau nak kalau bagaimana President Secretary Finance Secretary Lu buat yang Thai boleh bagaimana kalau dipating nama bihai. How guy missing with that? Good executive members called Thai right now we call Lu Kuliang Pam, Senior Nursing Officer, Chacha Nehru. Baljikin Salaya Kung salah orang saya cuma kata lu kan. Nanti kalau Lu Teresa Kamai Senior Nursing Officer Lu Nair Hospital. I recall macam serial wise tadi kau Tapi Indra ni nak third baru deh. Vậy nên luôn đi thái nó không nghe sáng nó mới là Say modern industry smart and so on like that. Today we call Lu Teresa Kamai Senior Nursing Officer Rongmei Hospital Pakan Thap.
có mày gọi nó skip sự vậy đó nè. Chúng ta có thuộc khảo luôn link thuê đi cùng tham máy transplant coordinator Attendees Hospital. Đây mình khảo luôn sẽ nhập cùng máy nursing officer Dr. Attendees Hospital. Mình khảo luôn cái chân liu Casey nursing officer GP Penn Hospital. Nursing officer, Zibiban Hospital. That's it, we call Kezi Hana, nursing officer, Sagam Bihar Dispensary. We call nursing officer, Southern Hospital. We call Luna, my nursing officer, ILBS Hospital. Rongmei nursing officer Dr. Hospital. The night we call nursing in charge, radiation and community for this hospital. We call nursing officer nursing officer and hospital. My nursing officer, Lady Attendees Hospital. Ay, paano ba may buhay kaya? Hindi buhay ito. Nursing, Lady, ako may buhay ako. Hindi buhay ka sumusunod. May kani. Sunod yan, may kante. Subang mo, hindi kani buhay kaya. Ano yung ba ako gathaw may active sunya kalunggay niya may langhen na photo sa hindi la sa ni. Photo tay ka lo ta. Notification nila di ba mo? Guest of honor. Guest of honor de ano yung mem ta kanay bazar ka pa din mo pamto. Gọi là cái này xảy ra special invitees này là ở bên sân chỗ mình gọi cái gì không mình dọn vào đây không và đi lúc khác đâu cô Benjamin mình được pastor kia bên Maximilian đi người cho con xuống xin như thế mình gọi lại và đi lúc đó Tôi tự nhiên một bài viết thì giờ con đi lại một đầu thằng dân với em. Nhưng mà mình quay ra để đi gặp giọng thì là để là giọng được như thế mình quay ra máy sửa bài nghe tao mình làm tôi cái special invitees rồi vậy thế. Freshers boy là người na bây giờ là không muốn thật là chỉ là Freshers boy là boy student that full name, address, present workplace, and married or single. You have to mention it. Your full name, address, present workplace, whether you're married or single. Mai tiếng khâu của gồng mình tiếng mạnh là dignitaries na salo may high memory thằng nghe đi đối với gọi này first get together with the day cũng là giao cái tổng thế second của cái first của một số của bài xử lý các program này là sản thân bài đúng
này có học lớp đấy. Dần đến nào đến this cặp này là tao số nào mà đi family còn cái hơn hết. Xin ra đây.
Aku ay kalay mikau Teresa pan bay Teresa pan may tanda kay di buang liu pan may tini ready sudah dah kan liu hangjan bay tahu Teresa pan bay jadi details dah salah kan kau
Quậy tờ cái tình dinh Azan na Teresa pan mình thế ai tập bên mông thế tao là ai Gangaram hospital ko ai single
kay di buang liu pan may tang mazap buang liu dia bay ready sudah dah buang
Azan na kay di bong liu kaw ay Rongmei tameng long career ma tao for this escorts of la tan lo me single dia
mazap buang liu dia may tang pala dah ay tantay Gemina gang may ready sudah dah buang
Azan rồi mà dạo của người làm này lại quậy này mà dạo lại police escort qua này xin ra đi.
Azan rồi xin cho again my sai career ma ai opolo interview pala ng me single dia
kalau dah buang may tang putay karang buang liu ngau may
Ramon liu nam cái đã hai liu pan này để đi sửa con mông
Azan rồi cái mông liu ngõ mấy nói lâu tụi nó mẹ tao xin hỏi tôi mà người ta tạm xuống học để xin
hai liu đó tam cái xin để đi sửa con mông
cái hai bạn này ai nằm lên mấy thứ cũng là tao là ILPS hospital ở Đà Nẵng xin ra đây kita vậy.
bây giờ là đất to
Hello, my guys, I will have informed me there. I thought Zimmer Hospital ko tanong me, I the single na mungkin. Double. Certificate din kanay fang na eh. Anyway, introduction ka gano kani pa ina ka. Interesting sumay sinatin na sa kway na da as part of talks mungkin sa ako ne. Ina kamliam ko po gay ngam liu. Kamay rin na palalo may sibanyo. Buồn này không ai mà xin là phổ thông nó chưa sự của tôi ta đâu nghe.
Sẽ người ta đây lắm nhiều vào thì tao ấy ai phân độ mấy tao ai vẫn cứ sẽ escort cái cả này. Xin lỗi để xin
Nghe là nghe sudah kita saya siap production kan betul ini saya lihat mereka teh.
Azan selalu kata những video cả mà ai Rongmei nó nè vậy cũng là ai Artemis của ta là bằng đúng ấy cũng là tung designation rồi là senior program manager cũng là cái transplant coordinator sự là ai cũng là bằng ấy cũng là ai patient trong hospital của bang là gan họ cũng là cái gì bang là gan họ cũng là đi cầm để lao của sang một trong tin là sao vậy cũng là kumdar ke kidney transplant su megan tho kunurena paina kidney fail su the sai te kunu ha paina lungning rendraman ame sa tha ai ha ringu la khe sa ne kunu khane kumna asai anu tong mukum tong function kurena katai sna kai ke lo mun tho ba me lo ngam ke kunu me kin chu me so kan de kini fails once ne there is a loss of option ne dialysis hune ki bam no de base treatment na transplant ke na me transplant na sulo ne sai ku tho normal life anu kum lung na ba me tong lung na kum normal ka lung na bo no de kum na kini donate su mi ha khasi ping lo yo akai Manipur minun tho relatives pai na nai hun de kini donate su mi ha pai ni rau lo yo kum na gang khai kham anu we kini akhat ti le ke giving another new life sa mi ha pai na rawang thong blessing de kum na ra suppose I give me donate with a rarana 100 years to long I will live 100 years ne I 100 years to one kumna kai mun do any fails with this I di huni ti mo huni sa mi ha pai na lunin da ping ni na mai da ping long ma kha kumna ta he source lo mai wai ha hai to katin na de pai na transplant mai patient nai kunu da ni go suwe tigang mani nai tigang mani nai te kumna ni thong time limit su na ai lo ma the akai Manipur me patient ha anu hospital kam mai bang the sa ta anu wa first welcome to the ariu maga number 1 no pai na nai second anu rena sian su to kha lu ngam ke tike ta tang na billing starting from the doctor consultation akai mai the gam wa ta akai na sa gam wa ta sai tung sa to kum rak ko billing wa hospital ga oh nanu nang gam wa to na sai bung ra na tu sau sai na to na ai na hey chup karo cha kum cha la ke ni ti tu no me kum mai process kum na tau na la wong resign na government for 7 months he spent extra money for 7 months staying in Delhi ni instead of that kami direct kami sa ito to ay the process ka to within 2 weeks ka tong transplant na wala kung may tong lang ta asa man rin na sa akin kung na ay to nila wong lang sa akin kung na ay sa alam ni na atong junior no I have 18 years experience na ito kung na hospital ko ano ta na ba magano akay na sa ito hawi sa patient ta na ba may dahaw to sulo to oh tai la surai to dai di gira nang iba no ni Manipur di gira trizada ni gang na ka chulo na ka ra to kunu kum lage ai di isan pi theng ni ne mo su ne kuna dai la mo tong kan dai na kuna kai junior nun ke ta de hoi sai da kunu ni ku su de kai ku su lo rai to ne mai to na to sa lo ni number 1 kumna ke I can beds assigned na tanong mo de morning evening night then I OT get evening duty go and receive your patient na senior sana kay ko akay Manipur me kara ko sikon to you don't know English Hindi I can kasang zara akay Manipur me as para iba na mo ay brand na chuko rati pala kamay ko rati pala ay am ngai re ay na masai thâu được cái số của tôi từ bây giờ cái tôi số cái thứ hai mà ai thâu được cái số của tôi ai kiến tạo không là năng cảnh cả hai tiền cái tổng half of the pay là vài cái thế nào mấy đã cái junior nó được kiện mấy tổng ai gái sẽ còn làm cái gì thì gì cái junior này mấy tổng tầm cái nó follow số của thì sẽ đâu nó thua cái tin này rất cần thì làm cái sai thì cái tin này từ bây giờ cũng được standard của xã cái mình lật rau cái này sẽ nô tôi lật bằng xa xa cái thế nào cũng là hospital của thọ cái này sẽ là hậu tại có chủ đâu là vô sang này hay là tổng advice đấy cũng là main message so tổng kidney transplant số là bao nhiêu kidney transplant hả donationของping rio sang là hay là sao mình đấy và những cái mà thông thằng này thì nào sẽ đấy đó nu Fatima gặp mày
staff nurse for this hospital, Basan Kuns, Nagpagante ko malalang ito. Next ko, Atama Rongmei, kamay na ni ready sunod yung pangzang wayan. Lu Fatima ready pay to try, yung nakakalalaw ito.
Kaya may ko, ang lugar may kapura ko, dahil tumbuhin. Kaya may ko, ang lugar may sa pagsulay, ito, guest of honor, and special invitees, executive members, many members ka buhay sa tagaman naman. Asan ko, Fatima kamay nakawe, ay for this hospital, basin ko yung pagkakaan ba may. Ay resay ko, yung ba may ibang nalang ito, ito kun may kinsina, kaya ko may nurse kili ko ay Rongmei, that kami ito kami. Tingko 2023 ko na 2024 ko ay kaya sumay ko ay delikot ilang ko. Tinggi ito ang nangyari na now na tinggi ko rin ako nakatang paitin ang tigitis. Hindi ito ang problem, hindi langsung problem ko po ay lalo na. Private hospital ko ay kung na-treatment ay takay ko na. Private hospital ko, hospitalized kasing more than 5 times so kung na-admit ko lang na procedures at kanya surgery ay kung na makakang subay na improvement at kanya solution ito kasi na lang hanggang maging private hospital ko ay kumigan ko akala kay Sandwich and Rapid Highline na government hospital ko at talo ko na government hospital ko ay kulos ko may gano'n ko ay anay rin sinata at kaya so na anay ay ko ay kung maakay na ay kung makung na kung sila na ito ang problem kanya kaya na ito ang problem ko ay anay ko share sila na so may gano'n ko anay lahat nila na guys sila na kung RML hospital ko na ba may staff ko ay api so ya anay nila ay monika kani ko ay nagsasaw tayo na kani ko ay itong true kani ko ay itong guidance ko kaya kaya na itong treatment kaya RML ko kaya kung nagkakini so kaya din katong complicated so may itong Thailand na kagano po pa ito lang ni surgery ka na hai within 3 months ko pin ko true ko na doctor ko Dr. HOD itu kan bawa, tapi mungkin dapat test में approach सुनने पार surgery करना ही है, खातो major surgery थे क्या खातो surgery है कुछ ideas तो सारा नहीं, कुछ ना कुछ सुखाई में कर पापी उन्होंने ना कुछ guys लोग ना approach लोग ना doctor जो कुछ approach लोग में पार करना, तो kan सारा treatment है कुछ ना within 3 months के अंदर पार हुए लोग surgery के हुए लोग ना तो आप क्या है guy ना कुछ ना buộc lại nó và vấn đề thì cái phần việc thông minh là ở bên chúng ta cái đại sứ đạo này đấy là này rất là bên sứ đạo mình có nhiều vậy cả cái phần việc thông minh là phát sinh cái sự nhiều vậy không khá lâu sau đó nó mà cái kỹ thuật robot rồi nó cái cái thủy nó còn nhiều cuộc đời của sự lâu mình sự vẫn yêu từ nào cái phần việc thông minh là cũng là sao cái việc đó nhé Việt Nam anh yêu quê trong seniors of Rongmei anh yêu quê trong seniors quê trong guide cái này cái quê trong example cái quê trong quality hay anh yêu quê như follow sự và cái này trong cái cái sự của anh yêu quê cũng là anh yêu quê trong seniors rồi nó cũng follow sự là cũng follow là việc không phải cái đấy là cái việc không phải nên là cái này mới sự
Nuria Maya Chama Rongmei kamari tata pam khawla khadna salamiye speech from chief guest next kholo tune ki kamai goma present huina changes dai short speech from guest of honor huina lalau puniye tau vai riak mai Chama Rongmei lan tuang kagan lalau buo
esteemed guests, guests of honor, senior nurses, and honorable Samthon liwet na hai zat chama hai mai hawe ai kapung me na presently present ho ta actually I'm honored to be speaking to you today. Short summary ta in data computer video recording hai do that my challenges to face I have I have the first hand experience with challenges faced with 7 months in the Hanam highlights on the subject of new highlight hotel 7 of us final destination provide hospital workload heavy staff company 100% tried our best. The patient finally can be patient who had details highlight like one of the highlights success it's the story of teamwork, coordination, nurses coordination, and the willingness of the nurses to go out the way testimony maybe 32 years cousin paternal 62 years in 2023 September chief complaint
vậy nên xuân không hay nên được support sự mình thì được president đi này là secretary đi đến là cái executive xuân quay sản xuất so với cái phần này khác nhưng mà đối với cùng nursing officer của bộ phận này xuân quay cái này staff số mấy cái này cũng guest of honor support sự mình thì cũng distinguished guesting không phải năng nhiều là bọn tôi mình cũng sẽ cái lúc đầu vậy nên để đó ấy and it is an honor for me let doing this okay in English là học cái là phải chụp cái này. Now, a humble appreciation and congratulations to our caregiving professionals for organizing yourself as a body and getting together like this. Thanks for your warm welcome, for making us feel at home here, and such a networking opportunity to serve our people in society better. I mean, government support how we can have a pitch along the and then, I not one point where I can't see a box in the local healthcare is such a crucial need to develop human development index. It is one of the key development indicators along with education, right? So, your service we are indebted to you. And humanity cannot do without such a noble profession like the profession that you are doing. Thank you so much. And also, I think the initiative for that, saya pun berada my own initiative so. Ani, jadi ni, tag kata hukum ni, tak kasih ada ni, sahabat ramai tu ni, the professional association dan Rongmei yang organize kan, my ni. And then, kalau kita kan tu Islamia, Maximilian atau tu ni, orang next sama kaya development officer Delhi ko mabang de YFL ka bang de kon I'm based there and posted there and then yeah and Rongmei nurse association ni ma pe na ton ba na ni na da noise na bu tu ne e ko lo la wa ke lo ta nurse man fresher ba introduce me ma single ma I'm also single and then nurse ni ko ma wa ni sa sa lo ta ba ni sa ba ni so nurse so just side interest. Okay, so with that, my role is to develop and penetrate insurance industry, insurance market in among the population. Okay, now the Indian government is trying to have insurance penetration for all populations by 2047. So it is one of my job to develop. So I recruit trained agents and agents who have insurance from awareness to the business LIC mo na pamon doon agents so na punya gong terus lagi ni kau association so na may khai may so na that's why eventually we the special guest of right pamon ni so agent ka so now before I start with the presentation, please open the presentation. Before we talk about the thing, I say, "Henkas kalau pun ni, nak kau tu lokai, kalau ada, ada. Heko masih, heko memang kau salah pun masih, nak, isapong semua itu semua. Nanti nasi ni, kalau pun president bisa. Now, presentation, please open well. The presentation is, I think, the idea of this presentation is that, among the nurses or among the professional group, like this awareness and knowledge, it is easier to percolate down this knowledge among the society, right? You are working among people, among the masses, right? Now, well, presentation is being arranged. Advertised at home. In fact, studying nursing was not an affordable thing since before. Even still now, also, I think nurse have quite expensive to my tier. So while I was in the staff nurse around district hospital, so from her I get to learn one very also significant sharing. Also, what she said was, aku ni alam apa kita nak hidup tu LIC savings my insurance for savings my knowledge saya mai mana ya aku ni na policy lo na kata kasi lo akan orang siapa tu minum puan na nursing kan sebab na aku dulu thang sih lo tu ni aku policy lo na pai na no ni aku then aku rumah ni ada tu aku so many so just testimonial. Okay, now presentation is something if you cannot open, maybe we'll have to use my laptop. Okay. So, by the way, LIC, I'll just talk about LIC. I'll just talk about LIC as well. LIC of India is a government, owned by government of India, right? And it is the full public sector ownership for life insurance, for securing people with security. And besides the insurance, LIC also offers various financial solutions. Okay, now like various financial solution means insurance. In terms of disability ko may sinat may accident ko may bakoni dakar may any health insurance is also there in LIC, but as of now it is not so attractive. Okay, because I hope this will not be spread outside. Why? Because it is a reimbursement scheme as of now. LIC is working on Mediclaim scheme. I hope you know. Most of us will know Mediclaim. Mediclaim means cashless benefit. Hospital admission. Now, with this presentation, next slide, please. Okay, so if your son, daughter, if your husband, wives are dependent on your income, then you need life insurance. Why we need life insurance? I'm going to come for the next slide, please. It is very important because it gives us security to our source of income. For example, there are different sources of income flowing into a family. So, into a family, for example, in our cases, society, most of the source of income flows from our occupation, right? Occupation, be it salary, be it our daily wages, whatever. So, most of the occupation, I'm just taking an example here that somebody earned 1 lakh per annum. Okay, so from his source of occupation, he has 1 lakh, and let us say that spouse doesn't work. Let us say that from the interest income, some people usually invest, right, in banks or let us just give example that this person usually earns 10,000 from that income, okay, and then rental and lease income we have because those who are usually rich, they used to get who have house at least get rent from their house, right? But let us ignore that. Dividends, invest stocks, invest in another. So maybe few of us and some of us in stocks and investment. And then let us say that there is no other source of income in this family. Let us say that only from these two sources of income there is 1,10,000. Okay, next slide, please. There is only two sources. Okay, let us say that the occupational source is 1 lakh in this case. Okay, and then the total income is 1,10,000 for this family, into the family account. So this is how we calculate how much we are dependent on the occupational income. In this case, 90% dependent is there on the occupational income, that is from salary or whatever. I hope you're okay with this. 90% is dependent on the salary. Next. So see what happens. The thing is, what if the occupational source or the income earner, be it you, be it your husband, be it me, unfortunately expires untimely? Of course, we do not know the time. We do not know that is the fact. or if there is any disability before time, or if there is any health issues or from accident, what will be the sources of income flowing into that family? If in case of any unfortunate situation, God forbid it happens, okay? But if it happens, then 90% of the income flowing into that family will get cut off, right? So will that family be able to survive? That's the question, okay? So people depending mostly on occupational sources have a crucial need for life insurance. In such situation, life insurance policy, they can be safeguarded, maybe from disability cover, 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, depending on the amount that they pay. And then this insurance means insurance. Why? Because our vehicle costs 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs. Since it is costly, we put insurance in our vehicle. Even though there is accident, this insurance policies will save the cost, cover the cost of that vehicle, right? What about our life? Our life is also not precious, right? So that is why we transfer this risks, okay, to an insurance company. People don't risk any rock pairs of so one company run a pairs no way. We transfer the risk to an insurance company. Okay, next slide please. Next. Now, see, if we are dependent 90% or more from our occupational source of income, then the risk is very high. Okay, this is according to a study. And if the risk is 70% or more, the risk is high. Okay, and so below that, the risk is slightly better. So therefore, especially those of us who are from middle income source of family who are highly dependent on occupational sources, we have high need of insurance than the other sources. Next slide, please. Now, how insurance is as necessity, it is not a luxury now. When insurance has why? First of all, it safeguards our families in times of uncertain events like death, disability, whatever. And then also, for example, the policies, LIC have different policies, example, okay, and it gives a decent return on the savings. And you can bank out, see how percentage, how much do they give? 2.5%, 3% max, yes. But the rate of return which, for example, companies like LIC gives is very this one, okay, it's quite impressive. Now, third thing is to protect citizens from being cheated or lured into investing in scams or fake promises of private players. See, there are private players, okay, mutual fund will give lots of profits, this and that. Okay, that is true to some extent. Like investing in stocks, those who have good knowledge, professionals, they can invest in stocks, okay, and that is the best way of earning high profit. But the thing is, those who doesn't have much financial knowledge or the time to do research, it is like gambling. Gamblers who make these in stocks and these mutual funds. If you don't have time to do research, because they will gain profit and will be at the loss. And then, see, to provide financial security, okay. By the way, LIC has sovereign guarantee by the government of India. LIC is so much government of India backing that whatever is money saved here, whatever the bonus, the profits, and government will give you, okay. And there is also bank even if we put 10 lakh, 20 lakh, if at any time unfortunately the bank fails, then there is a guarantee that we will get at least 5 lakhs at the maximum. That is guaranteed by RBI, okay. But whatever money that we put here, that we invest here in LIC, there is 100% guarantees. If we put 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, government of India will return you. That is, you can Google it also, okay, the sovereign guarantee of LIC. Now, there is also plans under LIC where unit gives a higher rate of return on the investment. Sometimes even more than mutual funds also, okay, mutual funds sometimes give 15-16% each in it. So there are unit plans, unit linked insurance plan, which covers your life also at the same time, which gives good return, like 15-20. Next slide please. I'm almost there, okay. Now, this is how we calculate human life value. So we have much more life value than the vehicle or the other things which we put insurance. Now, human life value, how we calculate? There is an incalculable part. There are emotional needs and other things. But there is a calculable part, okay? Now I'll tell you how to calculate. Next please. Yeah. So suppose, this is how we calculate our human life value, okay? Suppose Miss Flora, she is 30 years old, okay? Let's say she is a nurse, 30 years old. She is earning around 1 lakh a month, okay? Let's say. Then, if she earns 1 lakh, she will be earning around 1,20,000, right? So, since she is 30 years old, normally people get retired at the age of 60, right? So, she will be working for another 30 years. 30 into 1,20,000 will be I'm just ignoring the increment of the salary, whatever, okay? So it will be 3 crore 60 lakhs. She is bringing this 3 crore 60 lakhs to her family, okay? But what if, okay, this in worst case scenario, if anything happens to her life, if she expires before time, then all this income of 3 lakh 60 crore, whatever, that is going to flow into the family will be lost, right? So it is this amount which insurance, term insurance we call it, covers, okay? So that there is financial security. Now, therefore, a term life insurance cover which exists to protect losses from any such eventuality. This is called term insurance. And also, people usually do not put only for term insurance. That is the reason why that benefit and profit plan design. So that is why it is said that LIC money, it is giving a moderate return, not so good returns like stocks and all, but it is giving a moderate return. Why? Because it is covering for a risk. That next please. Now, this is to safeguard people's financial needs in various life situations. Okay, whatever the situation, when people even live long, also there are plans in LIC. Recent now, get now the planning signal, not like I'm coming to that plan, okay? Well, then, something that is why take that benefit that you go with amount. For example, there are different plans like child plans also. This is for higher education and other needs. See, more than plan now, because like I said, to go for higher studies in future years, to become maybe doctors, engineers, later on nurses, they need to have high savings for that, child plan for that. And there are also major events like marriage expenses, like marriage for buying a house. So for such kind of plans, there are plans which can give good returns after 5 years. Okay, these are called unit plans. Okay. Now there are also pension plans. Okay, pension plan means those who have huge sum of money, they can invest that huge sum and then they can enjoy the pension as long as they live. Once they die, they get their family get back the lump sum amount. Okay, that plans like pension plans. And what kind of investment plans? Of course, some of us may have good money here. They can rather than lying your money in the bank without much profits. There is a plan, okay, called Nivesh Plus. This is also a stock marketing plan where your money can be doubled in 5-6 years time, okay? And this is with a guarantee of government. Because Nivesh Plus, it is marketing, okay? But the risks are comparatively safer than other cases, okay? Next is, now, Jivan Umang, just last slide, okay? Jivan Umang plan is one of the most popular plan in India. And now, let's say that, okay, there is on the slide, now suppose a lady of 30 years, okay, let's say she saved rupees 5,000 per month for 25 years. She is 30 years old, she can save 5,000 per month. So for 25 years as long as she is working, okay. Now, till the age of 54, let's say that she saved 54 years. And what is her profit? Her insurance covers like around 14 lakhs. Right from the day that she puts a policy, 14 lakhs covered money. And then, and it increases, cover till 1 crore 60 lakhs, okay. Now, if she invests this much, okay, 5,000 for 25 years and till the age of 54 she'll be investing around 14 lakhs 56,000, okay. This is as per calculator, this one. I'll show you later to those who are interested. And then her potential return comes to around 2 crore 10,000. 10 lakhs, 42,000, okay, 2 crore. That is the potential if she lives up to 100, okay. Now, 100 practical, but that is what the plan guarantees. Now, how will she receive this much of big amount? It is because as soon as she finished paying at the age of 54, from the age of 55, she will start receiving 1,12,000 in her account as an annual pension, okay. As an annual pension, she will receive that for entire life, and as and when she passes away, that insurance amount, depending on the age that she passes away, that insurance amount of up to maybe 1 crore or 80 lakhs will come back to her family again. Or even before that, also there is a maturity amount of 1 crore 60 lakhs. If she happens grow ranzila na nga kamay kilunta sa lumay ito ko maturity pension ilang to 1 crore 60 lakhs ang low si at least in the amount. And then before that, she can surrender anytime. Okay. For example, if she wants to surrender, pension is she can withdraw she can withdraw how much what happens to survive, she can withdraw 62 lakhs, okay, 62 lakhs at the age of 75. And then there is also loan facility. Policy loan for now, see loans loan when is it in case of any needs, okay, for education, for in case you must buy a car, example, okay. In between, if she needs a loan, she can get it from her policy at a cheaper interest rate, okay. So next please. I think this is just one plan, and there are different plans like this offered by LIC, giving financial solutions. And meantime, when I want flyers and distribute stuff. And for further details, please contact him. He is directly working under my supervision. And for any details, you can either contact him or contact me also. Okay. So thank you so much for your attention.
Mix tadi